What a week in the UK for associates of paedophile Jeffery Epstein. The man formerly known as Prince Andrew has gone from palace to pauper, with a photo of him leaving the police station after his arrest hung at the Louvre in Paris. And then there's Peter Mandelson, former UK ambassador to the US, or pantless Peter, clearly, pictured here in his underwear at Epstein's Paris apartment, is also under investigation, both men on suspicion of misconduct in public office. For the royal family, it's yet another public humiliation session, with one misdemeanour after another for the late Queen's favourite son. And for Prime Minister Keir Starmer, his slippery pick for ambassador has come back to bite him. Writer and broadcaster Esther Krakue explains what their arrests tell us about Britain.
This week, Britain's enfant terrible in the form of Peter Mandelson and the former Prince Andrew have been arrested. Now, we were all expecting Peter Mandelson to be arrested because it looks like a lot of his charges seem more serious than Prince Andrew. But I'm just going to explain the lunacy behind what we're experiencing with two of Britain's most prominent public officials being linked to Jeffery Epstein and how it's all come to a head in the last week. So on the former Prince Andrew, we are now seeing that his role as a trade envoy, according to leaked emails, shows that he was sending Jeffery Epstein literally forwarding on emails that he got within 5 minutes of sensitive information to do with Britain and its trading partners in his role as a trade envoy. And you just have to marvel at the lack of judgment and the complete money-grubbing disgustingness of this man and his wife, or his ex-wife, Sarah Ferguson, who was famously described by Prince Philip as odd and pointless. And I think much of the country will now agree. We can see that their relationship goes back decades. And really, he and his ex-wife were happy to remain in Jeffrey Epstein's pockets. And in the case of Peter Mandelson, because this was someone who was nicknamed the Prince of Darkness. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was thinking of someone to send as the ambassador for our literally most important ally, the United States, I don't think I would decide on someone who had to resign twice from government in disgrace, one of which was peddling his influence to get an Indian billionaire a British passport. But somehow Keir Starmer thought, oh, it would be fine. And even though there were rumors swirling about the Peter Mandelson association with Jeffrey Epstein, Keir Starmer, in his complete lack of judgment, thought it would be fine. And now it has come back to bite him on the behind. So what does this tell us about Britain? It tells us that people's proximity to power can often be corrupting, which is not news. It's like saying the sky is blue. But these two individuals showed the complete lack of respect and judgment, not only for the British public, but for the roles that they were blessed to have served in the capacity as representing the British government and the British people. And they are a disgrace and should be scrubbed from the history books forever.
I mean, she's right. They are a complete blight on the British public. And let's be honest, this is only the start of the fallout from the Epstein files.